Go ahead, Darius. Sorry, my internet has started to misbehave. Go
Okay.
ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to be on the show after a long time, and it's nice to see all of you. Um,
Yes, yes, we missed you, sir.
yeah, I just have a very brief comment. I'm at work, so I can't really talk for long. So,
Okay.
um, I'm seeing the topic today is about if Raila should align with Gashagua's movement. I'm hoping I just joined, so I don't want to be repetitive. I wanted to make a comment on what my able panelist just said, Jared. Maybe also I'm not very happy with the governance of our country for the past almost 3 years now since this new government came in. But I think based on there is a lot of false information also that is moving around, especially in media circles. And I think we are in the same WhatsApp group, and we also see a lot of people just post stuff that they have not even verified the 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 nature of either if the information is true or not. Like I think what my friend Mburu said about this Aden Duale speech. I don't think it has been confirmed that he said it, and I've looked even for a video or anywhere that he said. And today they posted Sudi, they posted Waiguru, they posted people saying stuff that is very controversial, including Moses Kuria. So a lot of things that are on the internet, if we are not sure about them first, it is better to vet more. Even when this administration came, right now where I am here in the United States, they were saying a lot of things about a Kenyan telling about other Kenyans, and when you followed the story, it was not even true. So anyway, that is just a disclaimer. What Jared is saying is about the nature of Ruto trying to bring back to stop vetting in Northeastern. I I think I think we got the statement wrong. There's no way they can stop vetting there. He said they stop the vetting that is vindictive, like it is malicious vetting. So what happens there is this. Actually, my father worked there. That's why I know about it. They take your file and they tell you they'll give you citizenship maybe after 4 years. And they prove that your father and mother are Kenyans. That kind of vetting. It is a vetting of where the immigration officer is eating from you. Mzalendo is a native of Isli. He was brought up in Isli. There is a lot of people who came from Northeastern with the bus. The vetting that is happening there from our officials is highest bidder becomes a Kenyan. So those people are being made rich, the immigration officers, for a process that if you come to my office and you can give me $1 million, you become a Kenyan. There has been a lot of Kenyans, Somalis in Isli who cannot even speak Swahili, and they have all the documents. I think that is what he was saying, because me, I'm from Busia. For me, if I lose my ID even here today, I have to go to the border to get another ID, because I'm from the border. So anything from the border has to be vetted. We are all vetted, even you, Mburu. Today, if something happens today, they have to ask your chief and Liguru if they are aware of Amburu in existence. That one has not been done away with. I'm hoping so. But to support Mburu, this has been done maliciously to sway the vote of Northeastern. And even I cannot stand here and say that this guy, being known for his record, he can try to swing some unscrupulous means to get more from there, using this method as if I'm the good guy today. I'm allowing you to just go through vetting process that is required, not extra vetting that is malicious. That was what I wanted to say about that. Number two, my only point that I wanted to say was about the 60 billion that has been requested by IEBC for the next general election that is coming up in Kenya. This is a tragedy for our country. How do we pay all this
You
money?
said how much? 60 or 16?
60 billion. That's the amount they
60
requested.
billion.
Yes. This is my take on this. How do you request for 60 billion? And I think since me and Mzalendo were young and we could run faster, now we have stomachs, tumbo, we cannot even run fast. How can you give 60 billion for a country that every year goes into an election and the winner and loser greet each other within a year and they become friends, and and people lost their lives over this, and something happened and opposition is killed. We need to bring back the structures back to the book. You know, when Akina Jalongo started going to State House, I was telling Mzalendo, this is wrong, because initially the constitution says this: if Mburu was elected by a party called Chama cha Wazalendo, and tomorrow he comes to dine with me, who is in a different party, he needs to resign, go back to the people and ask for a mandate from that party. But now Kenya has just become where I can say today that I'm going to State House because I'm going to be given money, and I will still stay there for 5 years with a mandate that I was not given by the people, and the constitution nobody is implementing it. That is why today you have seen Ruto going to Roysambu, giving 20 million plus another 100 million, and yet it is less than 6 months that he said he has banned any government official from giving money to churches. So nobody is following up. In fact, let me shock you guys. The only person who is following the constitution right now is Raila Odinga, because when he loses an election, he releases.
Can you come closer to your microphone? Can you come be closer to the microphone?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now better?
Yes.
Yes, I was saying it is actually laughable to find out that actually this Raila Odinga sometimes is the only guy who's following the constitution, because when he loses an election, he accepts the verdict from the Supreme Court, which should be the highest law maker in our country. But today, do you know, Mburu, if you are vindicated by a Kenyan court today, and you are challenging a guy who has more money or is in good circles in the political scene, you will not get fair judgment.
Yes.
Just because this law is subjective. It is favoring people who are called the who's and who's. So, but for a person like me and you, whose fathers were nobodies, the constitution is not protecting us. That's why my take on this 60 billion, they should just say, you guys, I don't even think you're serious with the elections. Because every day you will say, after that, we'll say, oh, now we want to do national unity. Why didn't you do national unity before you started insulting each other during campaigns and making kids lose their lives? And then after that, you go and shake each other's hands. And then you say, now you know what, we didn't need a competition. What is the basic of a competition if number one and number two become number one? Thank you very much for giving me these few minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Darius.
Before I go, I wanted to say hi to my friend, Mr. Mise, and I told you I'm not a noisemaker in politics. I told you when the Gen Zs were fighting, this Ruto will go begging for Raila. You really argued with me. I'm very glad God has kept you alive to see this day today. Ruto is begging Raila for life. And please apologize and say you will start listening to your elders. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, even when you are at work. Miss, briefly, you can give us your take, briefly, because we are almost, we want to end the show. You give us what you have to say. I know you are listening at the back there. Tell us what you think about vetting. Should vetting continue on our borders, or should we issue IDs without rigorous process? And then we go to Mr. Makiadi, and after that, we're going to give the closing remarks, because we still have tomorrow. Mise, it's your time. Take your time.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to correct a statement that my brother Darius, to some extent, you're right. Ruto is cunning. He's a liar. He is manipulative, just like Raila Amolo Odinga. And therefore, birds of the same feathers, they flock together. I wouldn't be surprised that he went to beg him, because, like you said, every year, every election year, these are the very same people who come together. All they do is they change parties, they change manifestos, and they tell us they are going to do something different. This statement that you said there that caught my eye.